Hi, this is Meghnad. In this module, I'll explain how to install MySQL. So let's get started. Open your favorite browser and search for MySQL Server Community Download. So I'm searching for MySQL Server Community Download. So Community Server is a free version which you can download and install. So I'm searching for it. Press enter. Now it'll take me to this website, download MySQL Community Server. Now let me click on this. Now once you click on that, it'll show you MySQL Community Server 8.4. So here you can see here 8.4. At the time of recording this course, 8.4 and 8.0 were there in the downloads. So I'm going to select here 8.0 because most of the projects out there are using this 8.0, and I just need to click on this MySQL installer for Windows. Let me click on this. Now it will take me to this page. So you can make a note of this page here, dev.mysql.com/downloads/windows/installer/8.0. Anyway, so now all you have to do is you just need to select this one, Windows MSI installer, and go for this one, MySQL installer community. So don't go for web version. So you can go for MySQL installer community 8.0. Now let me click on this download, and it'll ask you to log in or sign up, or you can simply click on this no thanks, just start my download. So I click on this, and you can see here my download has started at the right hand top corner. So one download in progress, and it's almost done. And let me yeah, it's done. So let me click on this folder, and it'll take me to the downloads folder, and let me double click and install this. So I'm going to double click on this, and I'm trying to install. So it's configuring my Windows, and it's taking some time. And please follow the steps completely. Do not miss any step that I'm doing, otherwise you'll miss some really, and it'll install. So now you can see here it's configuring. So please follow the steps completely. And again, it's asking, do you want to launch MS SQL installer launcher? Click on yes. And it's just showing one pop-up window here. So here you can select here. So normally as a developer, if you're installing in your system, if you want to learn MySQL or if you want to install, so you can go for full version. In case if you want to connect to some server, you can go for client only version. In case if you want to create or install in a server computer, you can go for server only. So in my case, I want to have a database in my system and the client also in my system. So I'm selecting full version. So you can also select full version. Click on next. Now I click on this, click on any one of these here, and then click on execute here. So be careful, you have to select execute. So I'm clicking on execute, and you can see here it's asking Visual C++. I agree to this and click on install, and let's see how long it's going to take. So now the prerequisite got installed. Click on close, and you can see here installation is done. Click on next, and it's showing ready to install. Click on execute. It'll install one by one, and let's see how long it's going to take. So it's installing server. So server is the one database engine, and workbench is the editor where you type your commands. So server and workbench, so both are important. So now you can see here it's installing workbench, and remaining things will be done pretty quickly. So now it's almost done, the editor part 99%. Now let's see here. I think it's taking some time. Yeah. So now you can see it's installing MySQL shell. Okay, now you can see here it's complete. Let me click on next, and let me click on next. And here I just want to select development computer. So when you select development computer, it'll adjust the memory to minimal possible extent. And if it's a server, your installer will allocate more memory. So for now, I'm selecting development computer and click on next. Now I'll click on next. And since I just want to do it for learning purpose, I'm not giving a strong password. I just give it a simple password. So in case if you're also installing for learning MySQL, I would suggest you to install a simple password. So I'm giving ROOT root, lowercase. I'm giving the same password ROOT root because my intention is to learn MySQL. So now I just password strength is weak. That's fine. I'm creating course here, so that's why I just give a simple password. Click on next, and click on next, and click on next, and click on execute. And ideally, it should not take more. It should not take more time. Now you can say everything is done. Let me click on finish. Now let me click on next, and click on finish, and click on next. And I just want to check whether it's installed properly or not. So I'm entering the password as the one that I gave, ROT root lowercase. I'm checking it. You can see connection succeeded. Click on next and click on execute. And this is almost the last step. So it took a while to install MySQL, but let me click on finish. Now click on next and finish. So now I'm done with installing MySQL. And you can see here, it'll open a pop-up now. Yes. So this is a welcome page. I mean, this is the welcome MySQL workbench. Now to connect to database, all you have to do is you click on this local instance and enter the password as root, which you gave while installing, and click OK. So now I'm connected to MySQL. So when I click on schemas, I can see there are default databases here, 3 databases. Now I'm connected to MySQL, installation is done. So once you have installed MySQL, in case if you want to open from your system, all you have to do is you just need to click on start and go to all apps and scroll down to MySQL here. It will show as new software. And all you have to do is select this MySQL Workbench 8.0. Click on this. Now that will open MySQL window, and click on this and enter the password as root and click OK. You're done with installing MySQL. So welcome to this training of MySQL. In the next module, we will see different types of commands and data types. Thank you. See you in the next module.